Hey, Miss Abigail, this is John over at Holiday World. I am right in front of the 280BH. It's a Springdale made by Keystone. So the living space is about 28 feet long. I'm going to go over a few things real quick with you, and let's go ahead and jump into it. So one of the great things, let me zoom out a little bit. One of the great things about this is even these units get solar panels. We put 200 watts of solar, so that's one panel on the top. That allows certain things to run off of solar. So unfortunately, it's not the brightest today, but things like the front tongue jack can all, yeah, it's not even wanting to operate right now, can operate from the solar itself. There's not actually a physical battery installed right now, but you have a location for 2 batteries. You do get one for free from us. And this one has the 2 propane tanks that will come completely filled if you decide to buy from us. We're going to go on the passenger side first. If you look through here, this is your pass-through storage. As you can see, that's your cable for the power. Coming to the right a little bit, you have your city water connection and your fresh water connection. Or not really a connection, a fill port. So that's what's going to go into your freshwater tank, or if they actually have a hookup for a hose, that's going to be your city water connection, just like on a home. So one thing that's really cool is on solar alone, you can actually actuate your slide in and out. It does use quite a bit of that energy, but it does work no problem. Coming back here, you have your outdoor shower. We've all been to the beach. Sometimes they have the little showers there you can rinse off, but once you get back to your RV, we all have crevices on our body, and sand likes to find its way there, so you'll get more sand as you go back to your RV and stuff, and you can rinse off here before you go inside. This is a 50 amp unit, so you have probably 2 ACs, but you have the 50 amp plug, and then you have your tank flush for your black tank or sewage tank or whatever you want to call it, so you don't have to put it through the toilet. You do have a plug for your satellite dish on this side if you really want to use it. It is pre-wired for solar, for a backup camera. It just hasn't been installed yet. It's just an option if you decide that you want it. You have a ridiculously long awning, and it is lit up right now. Again, that is strictly off the solar. Below, you do have your outdoor fridge, your grill, and then just some storage space. All of your stabilizers are electric, and again, those can be operated off the solar alone as well. One thing I do like to point out on Springdale's is the sturdy steps. Those come standard on this one. The only ones that don't have the sturdy steps are the second door. So this one has 2 entrances. That one goes directly into the bedroom, but this is your main entrance. You can typically tell when you have all your stickers, like your model number, the solar panels, and of course our logo. So going on in, one of the biggest selling features on this one is the size of this closet. It's gigantic, but it also has washer and dryer hookup if you decide to go that route. But otherwise, it's a huge storage area. Behind me is your bunk area, which they both do have places to put your phone and to charge it. And then below you have it as well. And then you have a light here as well, because the light on the roof or the ceiling is there as well. They do have curtains that you can, so they can have their privacy and keep most of the dark out. Right here is your bathroom. It's quite large actually. And your sink and your medicine cabinet and mirror. You also have a fold-out bed, or couch rather, and then on the other side you have your TV, a fireplace. Does put out heat, but you can also use it just for the ambiance and turn off the heat. You have your stereo, you have the speakers, and as you can see, the lights are on and they're flickering a little bit because we're about to have a rainstorm, so It's kind of going on and off. You have cabinetry above, and then you have a 12-volt fridge, not an RV fridge. We're kind of going away from the RV fridges because they don't get near as cold and they're quite a bit smaller. So as you can see, this is a fairly large, and it's lit up. It's not actually running off the solar, it just lights up from the solar. And then you have cabinetry on top, along with I believe a traditional microwave. And then you have a stove and oven. A fairly large, what do they call these? The style of sinks. It's the farm sink, I think. And then you do have like a little slinky style faucet. And then you do have a place to actually sit down and eat. And this table can actually drop down. It can turn into a bed as well. Or you can take this outside. It will drop down to like the height of maybe a coffee table, and you can actually use it as a coffee table outside. It's super convenient and super versatile. This is just flipped. Sorry. I should have checked it before I came in. There we go. And then through here, you have your bedroom. You're going to have closet space on both sides. And then you have a hamper drop right here. And that goes to your pass-through storage, and then you can just put your hamper down there and then grab it whenever you're done with your trip or whenever you need to wash. And then underneath you do have storage as well of the bed. And then down the stairs. And then back over here we do have a place to hook up a TV. You can mount it there. You just have to buy the female side of it, and then you have another place to plug in your satellite dish, or your antenna rather, and then you have your plug, so you can actually enjoy TV outside if you're going to go to a sporting event or something like that. Your hot water heater, and then the other side of your pass-through storage is right here, which it's actually locked. Okay, so I can't even get into it. But it's just the other side of the pass-through. So that is your 280BH. If you have any questions, just email me back, or you can call me.